Hello people of YouTube. Hello silver stackers. Hello coin roll hunters. Welcome to my little corner of the internet. This is Michael from Penny Haven, and first off, if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button, then give it a like, then come back over here and hit that bell icon so you know when my new videos come out. So, I got over to the coin shop a day early this week so I could get my LCS video out on Friday. So here it is. It was another great trip to the LCS. I got some things just blew my mind. I'm so super excited to share these things with you. Let's just get started right now. So the first two things I got are actually the last two things that I picked up. There was a bin of these, maybe like 20 of these right near the register. They were all in these little plastic cases, and they're kind of a mystery to me. I could not find these online in the research that I did. They seem to be by state and like a famous person from that state, but there's already, I can't quite nail down the theme because one of them, the person was not born in that state, but they did great things in that state, and the dates on them, I don't know what they mean. So I'm going to stop being super vague and tell you what's up first. So here is a Ben Franklin token, a metal coin. It's dated 1787. He died in 1790. So I don't know what happened in that year, but this is from the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Like I said, they seem to be from all the different states. There was like an Iowa one, there was a Texas one, and some of the people I didn't know. I guess it's, you know, like their favorite sons or whatever. Franklin, of course, did a lot of great things in Philadelphia. I know why he would be associated with that town, even though he was not born there. There's Independence Hall, the Liberty Bell, on the reverse, and it says Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, Independence Hall, front Benjamin Franklin, and small little writing, it says Virtue, Liberty, Independence, and 1787 at the bottom. Then, I've got another one, JFK. Of course, I grabbed a couple of popular dudes who also appear on some of my favorite coins. It says John Fitzgerald Kennedy, and it says 1968. So I don't know what that is about. He died in 1963, and it even mentions that fact on the reverse. The reverse, you have an image of his childhood home in Brookline, Mass. It says born Brookline, Massachusetts, May 29th, 1917. Died Dallas, Texas, November 22nd, 1963. And the coin is dated 1968. I do not understand. I will have to do more research on these coins. There's no, marks to show who made these, or yeah. So we got a couple of mystery coins in nice little containers. Okay, now we're moving on to the coins that I grabbed out of the World Coin bin. And boy, that bin has been so good to me recently. I went ahead and took a couple pictures of these and sent them to Brad from Brad's World Coins, and he is already jealous and he hasn't seen them all. So here we go. First off, I have a 1928 Philippines 1 centavo. You can see it's got the eagle and the shield, and there it's got a man kind of relaxing behind a hammer and anvil and an active volcano in the back. And I pulled out another coin that I have. It's a 44 Philippines 20 centavos. This is 75% silver. It's got the eagle and shield, a little different, and it has a woman standing with the hammer, laying on the anvil with the active volcano in the back. So it's kind of an interesting theme that they have kept in the coin there, the centavos. This was minted in San Francisco, and the silver coin I have here was minted in Denver. They both say United States of America. Now, this was a super cool find. Man, when I saw this, I'm like, yes, you're coming home with me immediately. It just so happened that I'd been researching some of these and looking at some eBay auctions on them. It wasn't really something that I was actively pursuing. I put a couple low bids on some things, but they were going to go for much more. So I absolutely lucked out with this. So what this is Great Britain, 1797. 1 penny. Now this is called the Cartwheel Penny. This is the smaller version. This is the 1 penny. They also made a 2 penny version, and I believe I've got some pictures of that on my iPad, so I'll put those in the video here. It's just huge. And there's a reason for the size on these things, and it says 1797, but they started minting it in 1797 and then minted it for years to come after that. And then apparently someone bought the die in the 19th century and printed some recreations as well. So those are out there. But this one, the idea behind the Cartwheel Penny, as it was called, oh, and I'll let you know that is George III on the front there, who was the King of England during the Revolutionary War here in the United States. He was known as the Mad King. George III, he suffered from many mental health issues, and at the time, the treatments for these were just not great. So even for the King of England, he was like restrained to chairs. He was strapped down, put in like straitjacket type restrictions. Yeah, awful time. Anyway, I digress. But the idea behind this was to make the coin worth exactly its amount in copper. So they made it bigger. Rather than just a representative coin of saying this is worth that much, they flat out said it is 1 ounce of copper, it has 1 penny's worth. So the big Cartwheel Penny is a 2-ounce coin, so you can imagine how large that is. And also what they did was they used a compression ring around the coin. It was made in a press, and that kept it from having extra metal coming out the side. It had a definitive ridge, and it had a raised rim around the outside to reduce wear on the middle of the coin. And all these were measures to keep people from shaving extra metal off of the coin. And they were great anti-theft measures. And yeah, this is an 18th century coin, and he's still clearly visible on there. So the rim did its job. And yeah, it's a hefty coin right there. So it's just a fascinating coin. I will probably do an entire video on this at some point because I'm just kind of rambling. I know I'm missing great points. So just wanted to show that early in the video because I'm very, very stoked about that. And I bought it for $2, which is a great deal for a cartwheel. Then these. I could not believe this. It's so tiny, but I knew that they were silver in spite of the price. But you look at the size and, yeah, maybe that makes a difference. First, I have a Guatemalan 1897 1/4 real. I'm going to have to rely on the close-up pictures here because this is not going to be picked up very well. It's a beautiful coin. This has toning on it. These are silver. I got that one for 75 cents, and I got the next year 1898, which is just in even better shape and just beautifully toned, for 25 cents, this little piece of silver. Then, when I saw this coin, it was the same denomination, quarter real. It was larger and just had a more dull look to it. I knew that they had to have transitioned away from silver, and they did. And when I got the magnifying glass out, I realized they make no secret of it. It says 1/4 real, and beneath that it says nickel. So this is a copper nickel coin, 1901, 25 cents. So I paid the same for this nickel coin as I did for the silver one. Moving on to 1953, El Salvador, 25 centavos. This is 90% silver. I paid $1 for it. It's worth almost $2 in silver weight alone. So that was a score. On to Turkey. Now, this one, it took a little bit of, more research and some. I was counting down and up at the same time in my head to try to figure out the year, because what it has is 1293, which I assume is the year in a different calendar, and then it has the year of mintage, which is This is the 27th year this was minted out from year 1293. So trying to count down and figure it out, and I figured out this is a 1901 coin. It says piastre there, but I saw it named as a different denomination that I accidentally closed out the information there, so I can't reference it. But also a silver coin, 75 cents. Now, this one, wow. This one, yeah. This one is so cool. I did pay $4 for this one, so this is, I think, the most I paid for any coin. But I'm very happy with that. This is a 1754 German States 3 mark coin. And it's got an image on the reverse of Charlemagne with a shield. I'm just going to read a little bit about this coin here. It says, oh, this is from the German States. This is a Aachen 1754 3 mark. The city of Aachen is on the border between Germany and the Netherlands. They issued no thayers during the 18th century, and this 3 mark, or 1/16th thayer, is a scarce coin. I could not find... Well, the places that I looked did not have the fineness of silver. They all just said silver. But I don't care how fine it is. I don't care. I saw these selling for more in other places. I'm keeping this because I just think this is a beautiful, cool coin. Now, this one is a bit more of a mystery. I do think I finally ran down what it is exactly. There's so much writing on here, and I thought, oh, so much information, that'll take me right to what it is. But not so much. In the end, that did help me get where I needed to be, but I had to do a lot of searching through images to get the exact right one. There's a clear image of a stag, and then you can see kind of different shapes around the outside that helps you match up to the correct coin. And so what I found out eventually is that this is a Stolberg Königstein Rochfort Pfennig from around 1565, 1574. It's very interesting. I'm pretty sure this is a hammered coin. The reverse is kind of smooth. It's beveled. I'm not going to be able to get that across to you, but it's almost like a contact lens, actually. The way it is, it's like someone, just struck it with a ball-peen hammer, which someone very well may have done. But yeah, that's very interesting. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I've been enjoying finding like some older coins recently, but I hadn't been grabbing any silver. So I'm very happy with these two, 18th and 16th century silver coins that I have now. And I paid $6.50 for both of them together, which I think is great for those. Now the icing on the cake here. This is probably the coin you've all been waiting to see. I know how you guys feel about these, but I grabbed it. I saw the irregular shape. I thought, what is that? And I looked closer, and I'm like, this is not a coin. Then I looked at the price, which is free. This was just stuck down in the bin there. It originally said 50 cents, but it was marked free, so they just gave it to me for free. I'm pretty sure that this is a token from a chain of arcades I used to go to as a kid called Bally's Aladdin Castle. There's a castle on one side, there's a man in a turban here. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. So, place of honor in my collection, especially my Patreon supporters. Check out their names coming up right here. This is Michael from Penny Haven. Happy hunting.